Have you ever worked a job where you just had to stand there and take it while a customer yelled at you? Well, I found a way to flip the script, and you won't believe how well it works. I'm in college, and I work weekends at this cozy little diner near campus. It's usually great. The regulars are awesome, they know my name, I know their orders. But every once in a while you get that one person who walks in just itching for a fight, and it's always over the most ridiculous things. I'm talking about someone losing their mind because their toast is, and I quote, too crispy, or their coffee isn't boiling hot, as if I'm a wizard who can defy the laws of thermodynamics from behind the counter. But one Saturday morning, it got next level intense. This older guy ordered sunny side up eggs. I brought them out, and they were perfect. The yolks were glistening, the whites were set just right. But he was not having it. He started complaining, his voice getting louder and louder until he was practically screaming in my face about his eggs. I was just standing there trying not to shrink when my manager stepped in. Now, my manager is basically my age, also a student, and she's seen it all. She took one look at the situation, looked straight at me with a completely deadpan expression, and said, "That's it, you're fired." For a split second, my heart stopped. Then I realized what was happening. It was showtime. I immediately played along. I started untying my apron, all dramatic, and I went into full-on begging mode. "No, please, I need this job. I'm paying my way through college. Please, I can't lose it." I was laying it on thick, channeling my inner soap opera star. My manager? She was stone cold, not even a flicker of a smile. She just crossed her arms and glared at me. And the customer? The guy who was ready to fight me over eggs a second ago? His face just crumbled. He went from furious to pure panic in about 5 seconds flat. He started waving his hands. "No, no, no! It's not that serious! Don't fire them! The eggs are fine, really. It's all good." It was the fastest 180 I've ever seen. He was so apologetic, so flustered. And get this, he ended up leaving a $20 tip on a $7 breakfast. We were stunned. It worked so well that we decided to keep it in our back pocket. We've done it a few more times since then, but only for the absolute worst offenders. You know the type. The ones who treat you like you're part of the furniture, completely invisible, until their order has one tiny imaginary imperfection. And every single time, they back down. Every single time. It's like a magic trick. There's something weirdly satisfying about it. Watching someone have that sudden, jarring realization that their temper tantrum might actually have real-world consequences for someone who's just trying to get by on $12 an hour. Later, I told some of my friends about our little tactic. They had mixed reactions. A few of them said it was kind of messed up, that we were making these people go home feeling guilty, thinking they genuinely got some broke college kid fired. And I get that. But here's how I see it. If you can't treat another human being with basic decency and respect over a simple breakfast, maybe you should feel a little uncomfortable. Maybe you deserve that brief moment of panic to reflect on how you're treating people. I'm not actually hurting anyone. No one is losing their job. But for that 1 minute, the power dynamic completely shifts. In a world where service workers are constantly told to just smile and endure whatever abuse is thrown their way, that minute feels like freedom. It's a tiny bit of justice. So I have to ask you guys, what do you think? Would you do this if you worked in a diner? Is it just some harmless fun and a clever coping mechanism, or is it crossing a line into emotional manipulation? And more importantly, for anyone who's been in the service industry, how do you cope when customers treat you like trash? I really want to hear your stories and your thoughts, so drop them in the comments below. If you've ever worked in food service, retail, or hospitality, this one is for you. We've all been there. If this story made you laugh, cringe, or just nod your head in solidarity, do me a favor and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap the notification bell so you don't miss out. We drop new true stories from Reddit every Tuesday through Friday. And stick around, because next up, we've got a wild one. He whispered, "I hate you" during sex, then said I was overreacting. Until then, remember to be kind to the people serving your coffee. You never know what role they might be playing. Thanks for watching. This is Reddit Rundown.